Hello everybody, this is March 7th. If you've been following me on my Facebook page, you would know that yesterday, well, a few weeks ago, someone had sent me a link. And you know how it goes to your other box because you don't know this person. Well, I saw the link weeks ago, but I never once opened it. Something just told me not to. And I didn't. And plus, I was on my home computer, so I'm not just going to open a link where I'm not for sure who this person is, and they don't give me a hint on what it is. But last night, I opened it. I clicked the link. And the link led me to this group called Chimpanzees or something like that. Ab Sharpton, they had him on there. They had me. They stole pictures of my Facebook page, of my family, my granddaughter, my grandson, my husband, my daughter, my brother, the Fox 2 News story. Now, the Fox 2 News thing I didn't mind because, hey, that's public. And I probably shouldn't have minded at all either that they stole my family pictures. But it's just disturbing that because I go on the news or I ask the public to help me, to help my family. Now, I wasn't asking the public to help me buy clothes, go on vacation. I wasn't asking the public to fix my hair or to fix my teeth or to buy me clothes, because I can do all those things by myself, because I am somewhat, so I'm self-sufficient, and if I can't get it on my own, I will do without. But I'm not asking for any of those things for myself. What I was doing, or what I am doing, is asking the public to help me save someone's life. Someone who's 68 years old, mentally disabled, and been mentally disabled all his life. He came into this world this way. This is how he was created. And I don't question God, so therefore I know that his being here is not a mistake. He's the sweetest person that you could ever meet. You know? The most he says is yes, no, maybe, please, can I have some coffee? You know, things like that. That's what he says. He has the mind of a child, 68 years old. Now, yes, he can do a lot of things on his own, such as brush his teeth, feed himself, bathe. So, some of these people that wasn't loved as a child said, well, why not just throw him out back with Uncle Leroy in the box and let him rot to death? This is what these people said. This is what these people said about a human being. Someone that God created. You know? Now, my uncle, he can't speak for himself. But here I am. I am his voice. I'm the voice for the voiceless. And I will stand up for anybody that has the audacity to disrespect somebody that's mentally ill, mentally disabled, or just different from the rest of us. You know, one thing I was taught this as a child. My parents wasn't rich. My parents wasn't perfect. My grandfather was a minister on my father's side. My grandmother was a school teacher on my father's side. My grandmother on my mother's side was a stay-at-home mom. My grandfather, he worked at the Big Three, retired, took care of his family. They never asked for anything. Very prideful people, and I can respect that. And one thing I was taught as a kid growing up from my father was this: you don't ever judge somebody by the color of their skin. You judge them by the content of their character. When I was little, my daddy, you know how most children, when they growing up, their mom and dad tuck them in at night and they read them bedtime stories. You know what my bedtime story was? I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. My daddy had this huge black book, and it's like a dictionary. Right now, to this day, I still call it a dictionary because that was, at that time, the biggest book I've ever seen. And he would hold this big old dictionary in my little lap. I had to be maybe 5 or 6 years old. And he would read this book to me every night. I Have a Dream. And my father, every night, he cried reading his speech to us, me and my brother Solomon. I don't know if he cried in hopes that one day we'll understand, or just because he wanted us to be great people. My father was a paratrooper in the U.S. Army. So I'm sure he's seen tons of things. And by my grandfather being a minister, I'm sure that he's experienced lots of things. My father died when I was 10 years old. But that is something that always stayed with me. You treat people by the content of their character. I don't look at people for what they color and what they wear and they outside. I look at the person for who you are. So if I don't like you, I don't like you because it's something that you've done. It's something that just don't sit right with me. I don't dislike somebody because of the color of their skin. And I understand that these people that created this group and said these mean, nasty things, called me monkeys and gorillas and silverbacks and all these other things, you know. You can call my grandbaby a gorilla. Jesus. So, you know, I understand that some people don't understand. Some cultures may not understand that some cultures want us as a black community to not stand together and be united. And when our family falls down, they don't want us to stick together. And, you know, I realized that. I realized that last night because I was just like, Jesus, why is it that nobody's hearing my cry? Why ain't nobody watching this video? Why ain't nobody responding to the emails? Why ain't nobody helping me? And you know what? I realized people are watching. People are listening. People are watching the video of my uncle. You want to know how I know? Because this group of white racists that absolutely hate me because of the color of my skin, the pigment in my skin. I said, if they took the time out to create a whole page and to take pictures and to read and find out who I am or who they think that I am, they said, I mean, this page goes, it's in depth. And so I said, people are watching. Whether it's the people that I want to watch. But maybe this is a step that I have to go through. Maybe this is something that God is showing me to be stronger. Maybe, just maybe, it is supposed to inspire somebody else that's going through the same thing. I had somebody to tell me yesterday that Fatima, she works in natural disaster unit. And she told me, Fatima, nobody is going to help you in Detroit. Because it's Detroit. Because it's Detroit. Only way that you're going to get help is if you get national attention. So I say to those people that hate me because of the color of my skin, I say share. Do me a favor. Share the story. Maybe the right person that is supposed to see it is going to see the video. See the nasty things that you say about me, my uncle, my husband, my brothers, my grandbaby, who's only 10 months. Just done nothing to nobody. Just like my uncle. That one person is going to see it. So I say share it. Share it in all your groups. Yes, Lord, yes. I want you to share it. Because this is one black sister that's going to do whatever it is required of her to stand by her family and do whatever it is that needs to be done. Even as if it comes from that mean and ugly people, I don't care, you know. Because when you are trying to save somebody's life, you do whatever's necessary. Yeah, you know, it might be a little bit radical of me to ask you to ask the racist people that they hate me because of the color of my skin to share it. But they sharing it to somebody. They might share it on their Facebook page, and that one person might have the right person that God has intended to see the video and say, let's help this sister. You know, I refuse to believe that people in Detroit won't help me. I refuse to believe that, because the devil is a liar. I just feel like the right person hasn't saw it yet. And until the right person see it, or until I can meet my goal, or until I can help somebody else, whether it's another sister that's going through the same thing or another family going through the same thing. I don't know why it's I don't know why. And I don't question God. All I know is that I'm going to keep moving forward, not looking back. And those people that said those mean, nasty things about my family, who absolutely know nothing about me, you will be my encouragement. And the day that I can show the video of my family home back together, I am going to just smile. And you know what? One day I pray that maybe you won't have behind your keyboard and have behind your fake racist names. And if I was to meet you right now today, you know what I would do? I would hug you, because I know that being racist is something that is taught. It's a learned behavior. It's not something that you just born. You're not born that way. You're born to be mean and hateful. So with that being said, I say goodbye. And everybody keep sharing Uncle Oscar calls. And until next time, to be continued. I thank you, and I love you with the love of Christ. Bye.